So Sony Scrub is blue.
Yeah. And
Okay,
I'm assuming he'll
so
probably want to be in the broadcast party too. I think he's on broadcast team too anyway. But whatever. I'll just.
okay. It's Izu something, right?
Yeah, it's
Suzuki?
Suzuki. Yeah, that's just his Discord thing.
Okay. Well, if he wants, he can message me. We'll go over the protects. Silver Synergy has first protect. FNF has second.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause it as soon as the game starts. That's normal. I'm just gonna make sure it's bound to the button I think it is.
All right.
Anyone have any questions before we get into this?
Nope. 2 games.
After
second game.
halftime is after the first 2. You guys are allowed to. It's a 5-minute half, unless both teams want to waive it or shorten it. So Shadow, your protect, please.
I will protect Diva.
Okay, and Hordak, your protect. Soldier. Okay, Shadow, your ban.
May.
Okay, and your ban. Interesting. Okay, so just so I have this correct, protects are Diva and Soldier, bans are May and Mercy.
Yep.
First map is Nepal. Good luck, guys.
Okay. Well.
Traveling to Nepal. Initiating launch.
Okay, on Nepal first. What is my pause button here? Okay. Alright guys, those buttons changed just a little bit.
Ready for battle.
I can live with that. Okay, so we have FNF crew in red. And we have Silver Synergy in blue. I apologize now for the camera angles and for the
5, 4,
lack of
3, 2, 1.
casting, because
Round
I'm
one.
trying to
Capture
chew gum
the
and talk at the
objective.
same time. Looks like the double main tank out of FNF with Dogbite on the Reinhardt and Hordak on the Orisa. Looks like they're going to go right to point where Silver Synergy rotated around. Butter on the Reinhardt. Butter not really known to be their Reinhardt player. Charge gets Diva, but then Dogbite's kind of on an island here. Death Grips takes the dead heat out. 2 quick picks coming in for FNF. Charge gets nothing, and that charge might have got something. Butter takes out Goat, but all the other picks are coming in red. That's going to be FNF's point first. Looks like a Goat set actually out of Silver Synergy. I didn't get a chance to see that before. Sticking with the Moira goats, they've been known this season to run goats. Death Grips looks like he's gonna go for a flank there. Maybe just to scout. Dragon's coming through.
I've got you.
Splits the team.
Gale the Mahol.
Smart move by the Dragons to split the team, and Death Grip's Soldier to go behind to get the back line that was not being protected by the tank. Had to be a cult play there. I'm going to use this time to real quick thank the Patreon sponsors. I don't have the list unfortunately in front of me, but thank all you guys for helping support the channel, helping support the league. Ults are going off. We got a sound barrier out. The rally's out. We're getting into gunfight territory for FNF. Ooh. Silver Synergy. That might be... Can they get anyone to touch? It looks like it's going to have to be the Lucio. Flashy on the Lucio, trying to get there. Dragons is going to keep him out. Damp Butter picks up Dogfight. I think Damp Butter has both final blows.
Score 0-1.
Oh, let me actually see how the
Ready for battle.
sound and everything is. Let me use this time to actually thank the Patreon subscribers. Animal House, Ginger Gorilla, Big Ball of Mad, Mad King Pills, Poop Stains, Rock Solid, and Young Tyler. Thank you guys so much
5, 4,
for
3,
helping support the channel.
round 2. Capture.
Looks like it's going to be the same look out of FNF here. Lazy Goat on the Moira. And looks like Ana Goats coming out now, with Deadbeat moving over to the Ana. This map is miserable from camera work. I apologize. Again, Silver Synergy first to the point. Or some Silver Synergy point of view. I will. That's not what I wanted to say. Well, there's no one to show you right now. Vemerus, because everyone's back in spawn. If I can get over to the Reinhardt. I have to do this one by one. Here, we'll watch Damp Butter's perspective for this push. Oh, that's on me. Hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. We're good. Sorry. That's me dropping the controller. Damp Butter shield. Is right about half. Damp Butter has a shatter. Catches nobody. Hard to get that shatter to work with the double shield play for FNF. TTV not Rogue. Death Grips again. Combine those ults to take 4 out.
Get into position. My will made real.
Oh, there's the fight. Damp Butter. You're gonna have to start making a push now. They don't have much time remaining here on Nepal. The deadbeat gets 2 big kills. I think that's the most that's been dead for any one time yet for FNF. Death grips though. And that dragon uses split the point again. The deadbeat Ana really dead. Yep, he's in the corner. Nope. Zigs and zags. Stays alive. Sorry, there's just so much action. I'm trying to find some relevant camera angle, but they're moving too fast for me. I went the wrong way. It's like, well, how are you, sir? Vortex says he's lagging. Okay, Is it bad if you want to pause? Is that what he's asking for? Because it's about to be, this map's about to be so we'll rectify it in between maps.
Victory. Play of the game. Triple. Epic.
Okay, that's apparently going on.
Impeccable.
That's apparently going on both sides. I honestly don't know how to fix that, so. Yeah. Both teams are having lag issues. Yeah, I'm hardwired in, so it actually shouldn't be an issue of hosting. Yeah, I'm hardwired right into the router. Yeah, neither do I, and the problem is it's both teams. I mean, you guys can see the stream. It's so what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to see if it's on, if it occurs in this map or no? Do you want me to change it? Let me take this off of a comp. Let me take this off of a comp. Or actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start this map. That map does go to FNF. I'm gonna just hit play again on this. Let me know what you guys. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll run this and let me know. So we're just gonna check the lag on this one, guys.
Traveling to Nepal. Initiating match.
Camera angle does not matter for right now, guys. They're just checking their lag. They're having some issues with latency, I think is the term.
Ready for battle.
Oh, yeah. Kaiser, you might actually have to run this. No. They're having some issues with... Both teams are lagging. So I'm hoping if maybe I might have you just pick the game up. I might like transfer the party to you. If it's right now, this match, the map they're in right now doesn't matter. They're just testing their latency. FNF took the first one. I mean, to me, it doesn't look. I don't see lag. Yeah, like I'm trying to watch each play. They said specifically the tanks were lagging.
Nothing's gonna stop.
You think you're good? Okay, that's what team is that? That's okay. That pause that occurred was me. I hit the wrong button. So if that's what you're referring to, what happened is I used an Elite controller and I dropped my fucking controller and it hit me in the leg and paused itself. That gets a big ol' oops for me. So you guys are good? Okay, let me just... I don't know who's speaking. Alright, okay.
Clearing the area.
You guys want to try to play the next map? Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
Hordak, do I have you? Are you making any changes or no? Okay, you're good. If you're not making changes, you're good. I'm gonna start this next map here. Where's what I need? I need match maps. That's what I need. It is Hollywood is the next map. So we have to go modes. We have to go. Hollywood is a hybrid. Turn control off. Maps. We're gonna go. Kaiser, you still here? Is it just you, or does he hot dog joined as well? he heard I'm having issues and was just like, nope. Not getting involved in that. All right, guys, it's 1-0 to
Welcome to
F and F. We have Kaiser Soze now joining us.
Initiating match.
Kaiser, what's your prediction for this map? Smart man. How are you? How was your weekend?
Well, I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Hear what they got coming out here.
Ready for battle.
Like,
Attackers incoming.
protects
30
were
seconds.
Diva and Soldier 76 were protected. And the bands were May and Mercy. So there'll be no ice walls and no resurrections.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Allow me to repair the damage.
So we have, looks like Damp Butter's moving over to the Diva here,
Time to leave my
as it looks like they're getting off of their goats. And Dogbite and Hordic gonna run that double shield again. And they're gonna rotate around, it looks like. Hordak kind of on an island right now. Hordak gets killed by the Deadbeats Junkrat.
Get into position.
Gale the Mahol.
And a quick Lighthouse Ultimate comes out. I can't think of the name. Coalescence. Hanzo tucked away.
Gale the Mahol.
And that's going to be a lot of ultimates used. Do they try to contest this, or are they just going to give it to him? Ryan's pulling back, and it looks like they're just going to give that one up.
The payload.
I mean, goats on defense is a little. Some teams are not as comfortable running goats on defense. Against this team, double shield is definitely causing some issues for them. I'd almost like to see. Oh, they went with the Junkrat for the double shield. They went with a lot of shield break. It's interesting to see if they think they'll go goats on offense. A lot of HP, a lot of survivability on the card. Bomb over top. That's Nova. Bomb's kind of hard to land with the double shield. God, you don't sound happy, sir, but that's a big shatter through the double shield. not going to be able to capitalize on it. But, like, this Death Grips hacks through it.
Fourth pick of the list. I swear that's where the financing clinic picture's coming from, huh? That is a terrible name for a cowboy.
Big shatter. Meanwhile, nobody's watching the card cards. Lazy Goat's just gonna tap that one into point B.
Can we hurry this up? I've only got a whole day of shooting ahead of me.
This will restore you. Nerf this!
Bomb over top.
Gale the Mahal.
Excuse me, dog bites with the long card gets hit.
Do something!
Go. Big shatter as Bob's just gonna fire into the down Dorisa. We needed a team fight win, and that's rather late than never.
What am I paying you for anyways?
As Rogue switched over to the Genji, I didn't even realize that till just a second.
Gale the Mahal. Cease your resistance.
It's about time we got moving.
Ooh. Offside. Don't the shatter right there. Soldier's ultimate. I don't see where from. There he is. The back line. And the back line.
Nerf this!
I'll tell you, Death Grips and Rogue are doing a fantastic job ulting together and just wiping the team.
Score.
That's really... They did it on the first map.
Switching sides.
And they did it on the second map.
Ready for battle. Attackers
The damp butter onto the Wrecking Ball, it looks like. We have seen him play some Wrecking Ball. Oh, nope. Disappointing. Disappointing. He moves over to the Zarya. Looks like they're going to be running back to the Wrecking Ball. Super Dot Goats? I'm going to call this Super Monkey Ball Goats.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Lot of health on this. It's, especially with the no Mei. Mei is one of Wrecking Ball's hardest counters. Monkey trying to go for the high ground. Shadow, Ebros, and Wrecking Ball doing a good job of alternating on who's going to start the push. And there goes Death Grips down. Only Baptiste in the Immortality field, but none of his teammates were with him, which is less than ideal for... That's going to come from on top, but with the shorter spawn to offense here, almost have to wonder if that was a wise decision. They just have to focus here. Lucio looks like just the Reinhardt right now. Death Grip's back on the soldier again through. Looks like they're gonna give it to him. Shadow way up ahead on the Winston. Airbros. Big shatter that might have been too early, to be honest, for the doors weren't even open, I believe, when that shatter went down, and that's definitely a tool that you'd like to use. Try to stall out, and I'm not sure if you actually gained any stall on that.
Girl, the Mahol! Cease your resistance!
Dog bites with a big pin into the cart there. Bomb doesn't get anybody. And now here comes the stall. Although Dogbite's already back up to another shatter, so what do I know is really what he's saying.
وريهم قوتك.
Big Joe with the pick there on the Reinhardt. Another minefield. I mean, here's the thing with minefield. If you lay it too close to the cart on the offense here, it's almost... I don't want to say a wasted ult, but you don't get the most out of it because the cart will push through. Of course, these hybrid maps are a control point followed by escort. Very hybrid of the two. Thus the name. Fun fact for everyone. Another coalescence out.
Nerf this!
You're doing a good job of displacing them off the cart, but they're not just the way they want. Rogue onto the Junkrat. I think this comp is making it easier for them to play together. Certain times when teams get off the Goats-esque 3-3, they start wanting to do their own things, and I think that's what we were seeing. This comp is forcing Silver Synergy to play, to synergize, for lack of a better word.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Yes, Death Grips.
Cease your resistance.
That's I don't know how I feel about that shatter. As as a main tank, what is your take on the shatter? You overcharged, got yourself out of position, and you lost your shatter trying to get out of it. Unless he's looking to switch here. He did switch. He did switch, so maybe he was just... He knew he was going to switch after this point. And they do run the double shield, so getting off of the Reinhardt to Zarya is not as insane as some people might initially think. Butter with these mines. Dogbites using the mines to generate charge though. That's a good move by Dogbites. He still manages to get both DPS heroes.
You better get out of the way.
They will have less time if they recap here. So they'll be on the offense first. And he gets only the Lucio. The Zenyatta out to stall, but the big angry monkey is going to bat him around.
60 seconds.
Nerf this! All systems checked out.
At this point, they're just trying to get as much of that clock off as possible.
Score 3-3.
Red is FNF Crew.
Initiating
Blue
match.
is Silver Synergy. For Free Fortal and Vemerus in the chat.
Hello? Anyone out there?
But now they'll go to Time Bank, so they'll get bumped to a minute. And
Ready for battle.
yeah.
Check this out.
Looks like they're gonna roll with the same composition they just had with the triple dive
Attackers
tanks.
incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh yes. I wonder if Goat is the Zarya, just typically their Zarya player.
Get moving!
But in a mid-map switch, it might be a little harder to get those people on preferred heroes.
3.
You know what? I'm looking at this brig that youngster Yashin is on. I almost think it might behoove them to run this with a Baptiste over the brig. With these 3 dive tanks, the Immortality has a lot more bailing out power than the shield dash.
Time to leave my DPM.
30 seconds remaining.
That's big. That's the pick you want first. Because now it opens up what the Winston can do. Now Death Grip's out.
Who's ready to take some punishment? Allah teammate!
Rally out. Looks like they're trying to force them into the cafe as they look to cap this. I think that's going to be point A. As a great block by Butter on the right side. Blocking out the soldier with the wrecking ball.
Stop the payload.
Can we hurry this up? I've only got a whole day of shooting ahead of me.
Now they are in overtime, so they have to just keep a man on at least one on the cart here. So they basically have to win everybody. Mines, but Rogue is
Огонь
just
по
doing
готовности!
pretty much the grab onto the card. And that's gonna be the minute push. I'll take that with a minute. That's a good push considering the time bank they had.
4-3. Switching sides.
A 213 hold.
Initiating match.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Uh,
Ready
2CP
for
map.
battle.
The next map, I believe 2CP is next, is Volskaya.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
There are no real changes here. Butter's gonna play the
I'm not paying you for your acting
Wrecking
ability.
Ball
Let's get
on
moving.
defense. Flashy going over to the Baptiste, which replaces the Ana here. Yeah, I think they're just playing to. Oh, excuse me, not the Ana. It's replacing the Lucio Flashy.
Defend objective.
But yes, this is the Roadhog. Yeah, it's replacing the Lucio in this comp. But Joe on the Roadhog, that's a lot of the issue they're gonna have is they gotta get the Reaper out first. Because with the Roadhog, the Wrecking Ball, and the Winston, you have three things that are just going to be Reapers. And that was not the way they drew that up, I'd imagine. And that's gonna be Flashy. Again, Butter's gonna try to stall the best he can. Ebros is gonna try to stall the best he can. Two different sides. Butter might be able to touch his teammates a little closer. They're just walking into the mines with the protection of the lamp. That's heads up play to know your surroundings.
Got you in my sights.
Oh, damn, Butter gets 3 with the mines. Don't call it a comeback quite yet. Cavalry is coming in. I think they're gonna stabilize. Damn, Butter just saved them that point so
30
far.
seconds.
Saved them that fight. You're gonna have the Death Blossom into the Graviton into the Death Blossom. I gotta think that's the combo to win. Or not.
Огонь по
Still have the
готовности.
Graviton, but they grab them into the point, which I think you'd want to grab them off the point. Silver Synergy looks like they're going to pick this one up. Oh, maybe not. Might have spoken too soon here. Those short attacker spawn might come into advantage.
I've got you in my sights.
They still have to push.
I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Yeah, that's especially because they're so far what's been hurting them is the DPS ones. Death Grips and Rogue have they have the they're gonna have the rally, they're gonna have the mines, which is gonna be interesting. So you gotta think they gotta get on point. They trying to do all this quick stuff.
Огонь по готовности.
gonna go the mines, but it's immortality up on top of the mines. That's what I thought they would do. Flashy just trying to live. And that's gonna be point 2, map 2 to the FNF crew.
Play of the game.
Cerberus
Do
on
something!
Ash, play of the game.
Quadruple kill.
So Bob with the play of the game.
Epic.
Brings a tear to my eye.
So we're gonna go to Volskaya next. Yes. I have no concept of who is speaking right now. Okay. Just jump back in. Okay. If you need, shoot me. So they... Check. Hello, check. They do get a 5-minute break. Which it appears they're taking. Yep, doing that right now. Hit the wrong button. Had it all typed out. Again, I don't know who is speaking. You can speak to them on halftime, yes. No problem. So we are going to take a few minute halftime while Hordak resets his router. So I guess we're just going to hang out here. I'm going to share clever anecdotes. Kaiser, if you have any anecdotes. Okay, sorry. So we do have another game this evening, just so everyone is aware of. The Bakers are playing Flex Force. That is on Poseidon's channel, if you guys get bored of this one. This one currently is FNF Crew 2 Silver Synergy 0. Right? Yeah, I think so. That sounds right to me. These two teams are towards the top of the standings in the DAUG conference. Which is the conference of our defending champion Glass Cannons, of which Kaiser is a member. We are just waiting on Hordak to get back. Have you seen the new Sonic trailer? Thoughts on it? I believe they are editing them, are they not? I'm a big fan of Ben Schwartz being selected to play, which I'm just gonna need him to just be John Ralphio the entire time. Flush with cash. Try to get Tails into Entertainment 720. That's... I don't believe Tails was in the trailer. And as the little brother who perpetually had to be Tails, I'm a little disappointed by that. To this day, I do prefer Tails, if given the option. Because I never got to be Sonic. Simple as that. Okay, Walkie's here. Just gonna hang. It looks like Hordak is back. So let's get these guys back into... Word. Sorry, guys. I am not firing on all cylinders this evening. Invite to party. New gamer card day. Invite to party. Hordak. Okay, I see you are back. Are you ready? Oh. Okay, I need to... I did all this and I never changed the game mode. So we go to... Assault. It is... Volskaya is the next map.
Indeed.
We gave you guys a little bit more than 5 minutes because Hordak was resetting his router.
Okay.
Shadow, in case you're wondering why the pause. And why he left and came back. He was resetting his router. How is your connection issues?
We're good now.
Okay, I believe it is 2-0 FNF crew. No, 2-0.
Yes.
Yeah, 2-0 FNF.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Vizcaya. Chat Eberos, Eberos?
Yeah. Urberos.
I'll never say that right. You don't have any subs, so I'm gonna assume you don't have to make a sub.
No.
Hordak,
Yeah.
are you making a sub for Waki or no? Okay. Just spec? Okay. So are you guys both ready?
Yeah, we're good.
You guys were switched. Good luck, and may the odds be in your favor.
All right. Bye.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Okay, do you think they come out with this goats again?
Initiating match.
Or not? Fair. And one last Sonic fact for you is Tails' real name is Miles Prowler, which is a pun. It is... it was suggested by Fan Contest, you could look this up, I believe, to be a
Ready for battle.
similar sounding to miles per hour, because Sonic goes fast, allegedly.
Attackers incoming.
we
in
have-
30 seconds.
Red team does attack first, and that is Silver Synergy right now, because we do flop the teams for the control map, the assault map, and it looks like we're gonna have the Bastion Bunker against the Sim Doomfist comp. Of course, Silver Synergy can't. FNF. Wait, I'm confused now. Silver Synergy can switch their comp because they are attacking
Defend
first.
objective A.
This is my will.
So it looks like they're gonna try to go backdoor here. Diva's gotta be reporting back, and two of their guys did not make it. I mean, the issue with that is you gotta make sure the whole team gets over. Now Diva's there, now they got 3 guys, they're on their island. You got Doomfist now going front door, which at this point is back door. He's gonna go inside, which is not usually what Doomfist wants to be, and that's why. Doomfist loses a lot of that upwards mobility when he's got a roof above his head. They're just gonna try to beat the Bastion. Moira slipstreams to the point. Moira not really healing anyone, just trying to save her own ass.
Get into position.
Rogue has his little nose turret sticking out of the shield, it looks like. And the D.Va comes back. Looks like they're going to try to slow push this to their right. As Big Joe's going to fire strike back towards...
Kill the Mahal! This will heal you.
Big Joe's going to get taken down there by Lazy Goat on the D.Va. Dog Bites is actually moving over, staying on the support character here. On the Baptiste. So they got a lot of resources going on for this Bastion right now. It looks like that, yes. Airboros is gonna get murdered by a soldier. Looks like Dog Bites has a feeling he knows where Damp Butter is. Damp Butter kind of by themselves. And now Death Grips is on them. Ooh, Death Grips. Gets killed by the Fire Strike. Not Resible because there's no mercy allowed this game. And that's what they were waiting for, the Simmel. Now they're just going to get on the point where the Bastion either has to not deal with them or put 6,000 damage into that. Grab, they didn't get the Bastion, but D.Va Bomb coming over. Reinhardt. I don't know, think he knew where that D.Va Bomb was. I didn't know where that D.Va Bomb was, and boom goes the dynamite.
30 seconds remaining.
That is, Damp Butter waves hello, does a little spray on the ground.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
They waited probably a little bit longer to get that symbol than they wanted to. He's 0% into the Dragon Strike, to the Danger Noodles, as he moves over to the Hanzo.
This will heal you.
Cease your resistance.
Got the Roadhog now for Lazy Goat. Lazy Goat showing a bunch of heroes played today. A bunch of roles played today. We're gonna find that Rogue is still on the Bastion here. What would... Bastion with another ult. It's almost like they're trying to deal with the Bastion by not dealing with the Bastion, I guess, but it's seemingly it's working. It's Big Joe cornering off the shield. I believe if you do the really nerdy calculations on damage out, it's actually less damage out. It's quicker damage, but I think Turret Form can still put out more damage.
2-2. Switching sides.
I could be...
Initiating match.
Yes, and it's also you can't heal, you can't self-heal when you're in turret. I believe. I've never actually tried. Okay. Yes, thanks. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I've seen the spring jump. I've never seen. I guess I just never noticed that Bastion could heal himself.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like they're gonna stay on the Hanzo Tracer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The Hanzo Tracer out of Synergy. We're gonna go to Death Grip's perspective here on the soldier. He's been killing everything with the soldier. The soldier was the protected hero. Very, very astute.
Enemy
6 in one, half dozen in the other. Am I right? Sorry, people. I'm trying to go back to the soldier, and it's not working the way I hoped. I don't know who changed these camera things, but I was not the one. Alright, we're just gonna watch forward act. That's gonna be 4 minutes the other way now.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
It's Lazy Goat with the big pick on Cerberus. Sorry, the camera's gonna have to stay here for a second, guys. I apologize. Get to the point in a second. Back-to-back shatters. Danger Noodle's out, and that's going to save the point, it looks like. As Deadbeat moves over to the Bastion.
Cease your resistance.
got you in my sights.
Die comes out, and that's gonna be a good way to get the point. Cerberus still gonna try to contest with the Hanzo, but Deadbeat does not get there. I'm sure he thinks he does, but he was not on the ground.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So, Silver Synergy is going to have the first attack here in the Time Bank round. Do you get 30 extra seconds for a cap? Yes, correct? Yeah, in case you cap in overtime, it gives you time to get to the second play, yeah. Take a look at this robot again.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
How many? This is what this robot sees, more or less, watching over the point. That nobody actually realizes this is a robot. Actually, it looks like a seat in there, so this could be a mech of some type.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Here we got the Sombra coming out.
Power of destruction.
It's gonna cause a lot of chaos as Sombra runs around.
Position.
Interesting, I like it.
This will heal you.
I lost where Sombra went. She's in the little house. No, she's not in the little house. Ryan with the big charge. Both Ryans missed their charges. Big Joe already has the Shatter online. That's pretty much the only... Lazy Goat's gonna have Coalescence.
the Mahal! Gale the Mahal!
Both Coalescences are being used. That's one way to deal with the Moira, is to just pin her.
This will heal you.
Don't think they realize where Joe is, and Joe might have the sneaky shatter in place. No, he's gonna try to get back with his team. I'm a fan of the sneaky shatter, and I was kind of hoping we'd see it. They had nothing to follow up. Good bubble placed onto Genji. That's a hack onto Junkrat. Junkrat, not one of the better hack targets, but it'll do in a pinch.
60 seconds
Airburst really trying to build this EMP would do a lot of good for them, but I don't know if the 2 minutes was long enough for him to build it. Well, it's an interesting strategy to run the two of the more divier DPS heroes in the game, Sombra and Genji, who generally want to be on their own and not very grouped, with two AoE healers and the Zarya. Not exactly a common composition. Here's where all the Ys get pressed. I think that EMP was just a little bit too little too late. Because now they have 4 minutes, and they only have to get 1/3 of the point to win.
2-2. Switching sides.
Yes, I am controlling the cameras, and that is why I
Initiating
am trying. Neither one is being effective.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah!
Butter back on the Wrecking Ball.
Defend objective A.
Looks like Rogue and Death Grips just going back to the Reaper Soldier combo. they've been running. We're gonna have just over 4 minutes to get 33.33% on point A. There's the back cap in place. That's 2 big picks. Let's see if they can. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's map. Map, set, match. We will play the 4th match, but that is an FNF Crew victory
Play of the
for
game.
the game. I did not realize as soon as that went into that final push, FNF could not lose the match. Because a draw would have put them in a situation where they wouldn't have been able to lose via maps. Oh, he's still... Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just move everything around here. For who? Dangle Dan. Okay, and that is FNF, correct? Dangle Dan. Swap to specs. Swap to red team. Does that look correct? Yo, how's Lazy Goat doing that? Oh, I don't know if you're like in the menu, it changes it. Yeah. I didn't know you could see that. Okay, so the final map is Escort. Well, I don't pay attention to Kaiser. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Kaiser. Who is this Kaiser? Okay, who is that real quick before we go? Okay, it's obviously 3-0. This map is just for a differential. Okay, good luck. Where's my maps? It is Rialto. Rialto.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match.
So this game obviously went to FNF Crew. So far 3-0. And Silver Synergy just looking to avoid the sweep because dropping 4 maps could be a big difference versus only losing 2 on differential. Especially both of these teams right now are trailing Soul Reapers, I believe, in the conference. Oh.
Ready for battle.
We have... I forgot where the pause button was. we have it. So we are paused because it looks like Rogue has disconnected. So let's try to get Hordak in here and figure out what's going on. Hello. Rogue. No, that's fine. So here's the deal. It's 3-0. So this map is purely for differential. The league rules pretty much say if he doesn't come back, you guys have to run this 5v6. So it doesn't sound like you guys have any hope of him coming back. Okay, so yeah. Nope, once the map started. All right, good luck. Let me just relay that to the other team. I just have to relay that because it's not very common this happens. I believe this is actually the first time in 2 seasons that somebody has just left. Can you spell Ouroboros for me, Kaiser? E-R-O-S, thank you. So they are... I'm interested to see how this goes, to be brutally honest. Okay, so just so you know, they just had a guy leave because of the time situation. There was a misunderstanding. They got to run this 5v6. Just so you know. Once the map starts, you can't get a sub. So, just wanted to let you know what was going on. So, normally it was paused because their guy left, but since the map started, they're kind of shit out of luck, unfortunately. All right. Good luck. And that rule is because once the map starts, just in case anyone's wondering, I know the map had just been loaded into, but that is when the map is considered starting. That's why we check before we hit start game on if there's any subs. And that is in place this way. Had they capped A or something along those lines, and then somebody left, it really wouldn't be fair to have them cap A again. It's unfortunate timing that it couldn't have happened to them 2 minutes earlier, but Waki's going to be on the Pharah here. So this is going to try 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 support. And deadbeat on the Widowmaker. The Windowmaker, 2 big kills. This might have just saved their map differential. Death Grip's moving over to the Widow. Rialto is one of the worst camera angle maps, by the way. In the water, there's Orisa. Here's Rocky, all the way back here, launching shots. Are you expecting a 4-minute hold at the bridge here, Kaiser?
Gale the Mahal!
That's what I figured. I mean, this bridge is one of the hardest. It's one of the hardest chokes to push in the game. Especially at this level. A lot of teams struggle. And to do it man down it's almost a Sisyphean task.
I'm overloading!
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Show them what you can do.
Cease your resistance. Cease your resistance.
Pass into the iris.
You make it past this bridge here.
Pass into the iris.
Or maybe not. One thing I do like is this Torbjorn Roadhog combo. You can molten core with Torbjorn and then pull people into the lava on the floor with the Roadhog hook. You can also do that with mines. Fun little tip for you at home.
60 seconds remaining.
The molten core is a little easier to pull because a lot of
Go,
people
the
don't like
Mahal.
running Wrecking Ball as the main tank that can be. And Roadhog, Wrecking Ball is kind of just a weird tank line in general.
Get into position.
Cease your resistance.
Don't think that's where he was looking to put
Gale the Mahal.
pile driver. And it looks like they're going to get it about 28 meters. 28.29 meters. So, Kaiser, let me ask you, if you had to push the cart 30 meters, what are you coming out with?
Switching sides. Initiating.
Going with a
match.
very barnyard composition, huh? Also, Doomfist goats. It's a very gold version of goats, and I love it. I would actually disagree. I mean, I think in this scenario, everyone go DPS hero. You're gonna get those ults, and DPS ults are, when combined, you're gonna have 4 minutes to go 30 meters. If I'm Silver Synergy here, I'm basically telling my guys no one uses an ult until we have a 6-pack,
Attackers
and then everyone uses their ults. It depends. Are we counting? I've never seen youngster Yashin play Moira, but if their Moiras are, if he Moiras or she Moiras like most people in my gold games, this is a 6 DPS comp.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Yeah, no. So it's a 5 DPS comp out of some synergy here. Bastion not going directly to cart. He's gonna get healed. As Doomfist is gonna main tank here. The music's already changing. Oh, with the bouncer. He's in a suit because he's Bastion's bouncer. As he goes for the charge, gets denied by the Doomfist. And that's gonna be the match. And they're gonna tap that in. They went to the monkey at the very end there.
Play of the game.
So let's pull both captains in here. Disrespectful spray on the up 5-6. Alright, who is that? That is Hordak. Hordak, good game, sir. Is anything you would like to say before I cut the stream? No, thank you guys for playing. Let me just grab Shadow in here if there's anything. And Shadow already just peaced out. Okay. So I guess we're not getting anything from that side. FNF Crew does win this one 3-1. Kaiser's, anything you'd like to add before we call it a night on this game? Alright, thanks everybody for watching. And more games will be coming this week.